Hi guys, sorry that my last video was planned to go up on Monday and got all my journals finished and then ended up getting quite sick, so I haven't had a chance to do the video yet. So feeling a little better today, so I'm going to get it done and out of the road and up on, because I'm running out of time before the 1st of December. So this lot is my second set of Traveller's Notebook inserts. They are a standard wide size or cahier, and they all have between 17 and 18 pages. So double, you've got nearly 70 odd pages per each book. So there's more than enough to do Christmas planning, shopping lists, December daily, you know, whatever takes your fancy. So we'll go through one at a time. I tried to use a more traditional theme for these ones. There is a couple that are a little bit more whimsical, but wanted to try and make sure that there was something for everybody. These books have all the same sorts of papers as the last slot, except these ones have more fabric incorporated. I've done ruffles and little bits and extra bits in these ones because I had loads of fabric scraps from my Christmas pouches and I didn't want to throw them away, so just being resourceful. That, and they look pretty. And they also, these ones also have fabric pockets. My last lot didn't have fabric, they were just paper, but these ones are good because they have a lot more give, so you can fit a lot more in them as well. And we still have some laces, trims, jingle bells. This journal doesn't have the beads hanging from the center because when I tried to tie the knot, I pulled it a little tight and tore it. So this one does not have bells, but I might do some little hearts or something on that one before I get it ready for shipping. They're still all the same journaling papers with all the scraps. Like to use everything up. Don't like to waste anything. More ruffles. Paper bags. These are open on both sides, so you can fill them with photos and receipts and things like that, whatever takes your fancy. We all have lots of things to collect throughout the Christmas season. That's the first one. Next one. A lot of these, I think this was called the Mad for Plaid collection. I think it was by Photoplay, and there's a lot of plaid and deeper tones in it. It's a really nice collection. Still got the ruffles. If these stick out a bit too much, you can just trim them off to the paper if you like. I just like all the frills and bits, so I just went a little bit overboard. So sometimes people like it and some people don't, so if you don't like things, feel free to just alter it however you want to. They all have jingle bells. They're on with bulb pins, so if you don't like the jingling, you can just unpin them. And these ones also have, I put in some like lists for shopping lists and things like that, because we all have hundreds of lists to write throughout Christmas season. Well, at least I do. These papers are really nice too. They have the holographic stars. Nearly every page from that book has the holographic. It's really pretty. And the bells are all different too, so you might get some gold and red and green, and some are little, some are big. And they have different tones to their jingles too, which is really cute. Some laces, more children's books. The children's books are the same books that I used for the other journals, because the one I had like 20 odd pages, so there was enough to put one page in nearly every book. Again, this one's the snowman one. More fabric pockets, bells, laces, graph papers, tea-dyed papers. These are from a Christmas Carol book, but it was specifically Australian Christmas carols, and it's like 90 years old. It was really cool. It was a score, and I only paid $1 for it. Love secondhand shopping. Vellum. I hope these colours are coming up true. It's a bit hard because I have to stand at my bench because I have a bad back and there's not a lot of natural light in my kitchen, so I'm trying to do the best I can. So the papers might come up a bit orangey, but they're bright red and bright green, the coloured papers, so There's more journaling papers and little bits of ephemera. Hope everyone's getting ready for Christmas. I've almost finished my shopping, specifically because I have to have surgery at the end of this month. So, oh yeah, that's another thing too. I will be going into hospital for a pretty big surgery at the end of the month on the 29th. So I'll have to have all of my Christmas orders sent out before that date. So if you are interested in something, it'll all be on Etsy tonight. So jump on and get in quick, and I'll get them sent out to you within the next few business days of your order. Just so that I know it's all out and I don't have to stress about anyone getting their things late. Because a lot of people will use these for December daily from the 1st of December. It'll be here before we know it. More cards and bits. Paper bags. I tried to keep, there's a couple of different, this one doesn't have a center pocket because I thought this page was really cute. So I wanted to keep it as a full picture. So I think I put the pockets on a couple of pages behind it. But, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of different paper collections here, but I tried to keep them grouped with each other instead of mixing and matching, just to make it a little bit more cohesive. And Christmas toys. That's the 4th one. These two are a little bit more whimsical. They're not the plaid collection, so they're a little bit more childlike, I guess. Same things, all the same papers really across the board. I love this Santa, he's so cute. It's probably my favorite Santa out of all these collections. I have the new Doodlebug collection coming too on Friday, so I'm going to be making a couple of big journals, hopefully in the next week or two, if I can pull myself together. So if I do come and go with inconsistency, that's why. But I'm on Instagram. I try to post on Instagram every day, sometimes a couple of times a day, depending on what I have to share, what I accomplish with my crafts. So I'll link my Instagram down below, so that if I am absent, well, I will be absent for most of December because of recovering from surgery, but I'll try and do my best to share my December daily, maybe weekly or fortnightly, show like my journal and show you guys how I use mine. My journal, I've made 4 inserts like this, and I'm going to do one each week and then bind them all into a hardcover at the end. There's a bit of ribbon there. More bits and bobs. I tried to put little bits in all the pockets so that you have some ephemera to use throughout your books too, and like it's mostly stuff that goes with those collections. It was the cut apart papers, so I thought I'd just, and also all of these books, I don't know what that is, all of these books will have a little pouch of handmade and Christmas embellishments that I've been working on, but they're a surprise, so I'm not going to show them on my video, but you will get a little pouch with some Christmas goodies to use in your journals. Just little things I've been designing and working on in the background. I'll probably share some photos on Instagram in a couple of days and little sneak peeks of what I'm making. Okay, so that is the 6 journals. And I'm also going to be listing this afternoon with these journals the current Christmas pouches that I have. I'm also working on another 6 that should be done hopefully by the end of the week, and I'll put them in my shop as well. I'll put an Instagram post when they're up so you guys know, because I'm not going to just do another whole YouTube video because it's pretty much all the same fabrics. It's just another set of them. So those are the Christmas ones that I showed in my last video. Sorry. And these ones are my non-Christmas ones that I've been making. And I'm going to also be putting these in my shop this afternoon in case anyone is interested in purchasing one. I also have another probably 20 of these, but they're all different, so there's a couple, usually there's two, because I buy it in 1/2 meter lots. So I usually get 2 pouches out of each set of fabrics. So there'll be a couple that are the same as these ones, but then there'll be a whole, I've got like loads and loads of fabrics that I've been collecting, and zippers and bits and things. So there'll be a whole lot going up, but again, I'll share that on my Instagram when I do them. So I'll just give you a quick look at the linings in these ones. And these are all lined with batting as well, so they're really thick to keep your, to keep your fabric, your leather TNs safe, because, you know, we spend a lot of money. We want them to be protected. Hang on, I'm nearly finished, Lukey. Hey? Okay, just give me 1 second. This one's a dark, it's got like a tie-dye effect on the inside. This one's really cute. I love this one. It's got like cartoon frogs. And then it's got a green spot on the inside. And then I've got a mouse. It's got mice, bunnies and owls. It's got a green lining. I think these two have different purples on the inside. So there's that one. This fabric is actually from the book, The Rainbow Fish. This collection of fabric was made for that book. Yeah, that's got a different purple and a darker purple zipper, I think. And then this vintage pink one, made one of these ones for myself. And it's got a like a really pale tie-dyed pink on the inside. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and see to my children because they're running wild outside. And I'll try and get all of this up in my Etsy shop by 8 p.m. this afternoon, or this evening, which will be Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So it'll only be, hopefully in the next 3 or 4 hours it'll be up. I just need to get my kids sorted before I can do that. So I hope you all are having a great week, and I will try and be back with my big journals hopefully by the end of next week or the following week. But everybody take care and enjoy your Christmas planning, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.